What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome back to the channel. And tonight I give you guys my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more rest content like this, because I'm on the road to 6K along with that 3K watch hours. Follow my social media down below in the description, and go check out my AEW Forbidden Door review and highlights. I got it still set up to premiere at 7 o'clock a.m. Alright, without further ado, let's get started. Now, WWE Raw, very good show. Because of that main event, it's a very good show to start off the show. Then Now Forever Together, the WWE video leads us into the show. Video package: Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Ilya Dragunov are shown entering the arena earlier today. They compete in tonight's main event. In a Money in the Bank triple threat qualifying match. Arena concourse. Main event: Jey Uso is shown in the arena concourse area. Walking through the fans going wild. Jey Uso is fired up. He looks into the camera and tells the production team to hit his music. The camera follows Jey Uso into the arena, where he makes an epic entrance. Jey Uso goes through the crowd and hops over the barricade. Jey Uso slaps hands with Michael Cole, who is excited. Michael Cole is joined by Corey Graves tonight. Pat McAfee is off following the death of his father-in-law. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that for his father-in-law. I'm so sorry about that. All right, five. My condolence goes out to Pat McAfee's family, man. That's all I gotta say. But let me continue. Um, five slots have been filled in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. LA Knight, Chad Gable, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, and Jey Uso. I already know WWE is gonna have Jey Uso win at Money in the Bank. Watch I tell you, and I'm gonna call it straight down the middle. But anyway, let me continue. The final spot will be filled in tonight's main event with Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Ilya Dragunov. The crowd chants "Yeet" at Jey Uso. Jey Uso says, "Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Money in the Bank is on Saturday. Only one person is going to snatch that contract, which is Jey Uso, by the way." All right. Where was I going to snatch? Okay, not Carmelo Hayes, not Andrade, not LA Knight, not Chad Gable. You're looking at the new Mr. Money in the Bank, and his name is Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. Yeet. Chad Gable music hits, and he comes out to the stage in a suit. Chad Gable has heard enough of the word yeet. The crowd chant it anyways. Chad Gable says, For your information, you Boston idiots, yeet isn't even a word. What is a word is miracle. If you look it up in the dictionary, you'll find his picture of what he's done in the last 2 years, 2 weeks is nothing short of miraculous. He overcame an attack by the Wyatt Six, his family leaving him. He cussed off by a "you suck" chant, and he overcame two monsters last week to punch his ticket to Money in the Bank. Chad Gable will pull off another miracle by climbing the ladder and taking that briefcase to become Master in the Bank. I already know the Riot Six is going to cost Chad Gable in the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. It's going to happen. The Wyatt Six is going to cost Chad Gable at Money in the Bank. That's all I have to say. All right, let me continue. Chad Gable gets in the ring, and Jey Uso asks what Gable is doing. Did the Riot get him already? Chad Gable says he's not scared of them, but his body language says something different. Chad Gable says Jey Uso stole the Fireflies. Chad Gable is an innocent man. They should be after Jey Uso, the man who abandoned his family. Jey Uso says he didn't steal the Fireflies. The only thing Chad Gable's family did is what he did, which is get out from under the manipulative scumbag like Gable. Gable visually attacked Jey Uso with some right hands. Jey Uso fights back with some big right hands, does a quick gyration, and rocks him with another right hand. Jey Uso super kicks him down and heads to the top rope, but Chad Gable rolls away before anything else happens. Chad Gable says He's not stupid and won't just lay there to be a splash of all of a sudden the lights nonsense um ominously obnoxiously goes out. The alone slightly out of tune. See hashtag slash DB piano key hits and the ring fills with smoke. Jay Uso is gone. The crowd chants holy you know what, which is annoying. Bleep out each time. Chad Gable retreats through the crowd, but he turns to see a figure standing in a bright light. We can't see who it is. Chad Gable backs away and worriedly look around. On the stage, it is a man in a bunny mask. Chad Gable keeps walking away and sees another figure standing in the light. Chad Gable jumps into the crowd and backs up the steps to the concourse. All right, at ringside, at ringside, the office security officers are again laid out on the commentary. The sister Abigail figures walks up to the commentary table and puts another package in front of Michael Cole. Michael Cole, much like she did last week, which is fact. This was a good opening to kick off the show. A good opening segment with Jay Uso and Chad Gable. The stuff with Jay Uso and Chad Gable was fine, but the Wyatt Six again targeting Chad Gable was the intriguing part. I am not a fan of Jay Uso disappearing into thin air, so I hope that gets explained. Looks like another video. Hashtag WWE Raw. This was a very good opening segment to kick off Monday Night Raw. Commercial break. Michael Cole pulls another VHS tape out of the box, which the mystery woman from the Y6 delivered to him. Later tonight, Liv Morgan will defend her Women's World Championship against Selena Vega. Zoe starts to Kai and Avi now will compete in a Money in the Bank triple threat qualifying match. Finally, in a rematch from WrestleMania 39, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio will battle. We will also look at the vicious attack the new bloodline carry out on Paul Heyman. Alright, so we get Xavier Woods accompanied by Kofi Kingston versus Karrion Kross accompanied by the Final Testament, the Arthurs of Pain, Akam and Rezar accompanied by Scarlett and Paul Ellering. Okay. Replay last Monday on Raw. The Final Testament viciously attacked Xavier Woods backstage, causing Karrion Kross to use the distraction to beat Kofi Kingston. All right. The bell rings and Karrion Kross walks to the center of the ring and extends his hand to Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods refuses to shake his hand and chops the chest. Karrion Kross reverses a whip to the opposite corner. Karrion Kross hits a corner clothesline and back elbow in a stiff forearm. Karrion Kross connects with an exploded suplex and a Saturns around the ring. Karrion Kross stomps away at Xavier Woods, but Xavier Woods pops up and throws some desperation punches. Karrion Kross cuts him off and chokes him on the middle rope. Kofi Kingston cheer on his partner from ringside. Xavier Woods shoves Karrion Kross off and pulls the top rope down to get him out of the ring. Xavier Woods connects with a plancha and is fired up. Xavier Woods pulls Karrion Kross up to his feet and chops the chest. Karrion Kross reverses a whip into the ring post, but Xavier Woods puts the brakes on. Karrion Kross quickly cuts Xavier Woods off and hits a powerbomb into the ring post. As he puts him down, Karrion Kross nearly spikes him on his head at ringside. Commercial break. We return from the break to see Xavier Woods trapped in an overhead waistlock. Xavier Woods fights up and they begin exchanging strikes in the center of the ring. Xavier Woods comes out on top by chopping away at Karrion Kross, reverse a whip, but Xavier Woods ducks two attacks, slide through the legs, and hits a running forearm. Xavier Woods hits a running forearm in the corner and starts up the 10 punches. Karrion Kross shows him off at 6, so Xavier Woods super kicks him. Karrion Kross twists out of a move and hits a headbutt. Xavier Woods rolls to the apron to recover, Xavier Woods pushed Karrion Kross off and kicks him in the head. Xavier Woods heads to the top rope as Paul Ellering shouts at him. Xavier Woods leaps off, but Karrion Kross forearms him in the face of midair. Karrion Kross stands over Xavier Woods and tosses a little trash. Karrion Kross pulls Xavier Woods up and Woods surprises him with an inside cradle for the upset win. The winner of the match by pinfall, Xavier Woods. And this match right here, this match wasn't bad. This match right here, this was okay for what it was. Alright, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston celebrate in the ring until the Authors of Pain attack them from behind. A-Camp sends Xavier Woods out of the ring. Rezar pulls Kofi Kingston up and throws him. Rezar charges, but Kofi Kingston pulls the top rope down to get him out of the ring. Kofi Kingston hits the ropes for a dive, but Karrion Kross cuts him off with a cross hammer at ringside. AOP slams Xavier Woods into the barricade in the ring. Karrion Kross injures Kofi Kingston by applying an overhead race lock. Scarlett and Paul Ellering watch on, seemingly pleased. The Final Testament stands tall in the ring. Xavier Woods checks on Kofi Kingston, who is holding his shoulder in pain. Karrion Kross sits beside Kofi Kingston, rather in pain, and stares at Xavier Woods. Okay, let's move on. The disappointing using of the Final Testament continues making Karrion Kross the focal point is probably the mistake. Good present but lifeless once the bell rings with the Wyatt 6 on WWE #WWE Raw. Now the Final Testament seems like a cheap afterthought, disappointing. All right, let's move on. Replay last Monday on Raw. Liv Morgan distracts R-Truth with a hug before snapping him off the top rope. This leads to Finn Balor hitting R-Truth with the Woo drop kick and a coup de grace to win the World Tag Team Champions with JD Madonna. Liv Morgan celebrate with Finn Balor and JD Madonna after the win. I am praying that Rhea Ripley comes back, man. Once Rhea Ripley comes back and the fans see that, the fans will go crazy when Rhea Ripley comes back. I cannot wait till Rhea Ripley comes back, man. I miss Rhea Ripley. That's all I have to say. All right, the backstage segment. World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest is walking backstage with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Damian Priest says tonight is a big night, and hopefully Dominic Mysterio will be done with his dad once and for all. Damian Priest asks if Mysterio talks to Rhea Ripley. Mysterio says he did, and she's good. Damian Priest says Rhea Ripley not great because he just spoke to her. Damian Priest says Rhea Ripley is pissed. Dominic Mysterio says he's going to handle this. Liv Morgan's situation. Damian Priest says Dominic Mysterio says that every week, but nothing has happened. Dominic Mysterio says this Liv Morgan thing isn't even his fault. Dominic Mysterio says something under his breath. Oh, I know that Rhea Ripley is pissed off. Rhea Ripley is pissed off. Alright, let me continue. They walk into the Judgment Day's clubhouse. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan is hanging out with World Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and JD Madonna. Carlito is there. Liv Morgan says her title match is next, but she wants to wish Daddy Dom good luck. She walks off. Damian Priest tells Finn Balor having Liv Morgan in the clubhouse isn't cool. That has to stop. Finn Balor says whatever he thinks about Liv Morgan. She helps bring the tag team titles back to Judgment Day. The real issue is Damian Priest. Damian Priest puts his spot in the Judgment Day in jeopardy. They didn't like what Damian Priest said to Seth Rollins, saying that the Judgment Day needs him more than he needs them. Damian Priest says they're not his sidekick, but he didn't say anything wrong. He's the world champion. Of course they need him more. When Rhea Ripley was the women's world champion, they need her more. Now Finn Balor is the champion. They need each other. As far as his spot being on the line, Damian Priest has faith in himself. He knows he can beat Seth Rollins and will do that. Finn Balor says he knows Damian Priest will. As his brother, he always have Damian Priest back. As his brother, he'll also tell them the truth since Damian Priest won the title. He changed Finn Balor. Finn Balor walks off as Damian Priest scuffs. Commercial break. WWE puts over Fanatics Fest in New York City in August. Video package: The Life and Times of Letty Sika, um, Letty, Letty Sika, no, 1945 all the way to 2024. He passed away, man. It was just, man. RP to Letty Sika. That's all I gotta say. The crowd gives Sika a tremendous ovation and chants his name. I liked about that. I like that from the crowd. Gorilla position. Kathy Kelly is backstage with Selena Vega. Kathy Kelly asks if she's concerned Dirty Dominic Mysterio offered to help her beat Liv Morgan this week. Selena Vega says she's not interested in chasing Dirty Dominic. She's interested in becoming the champion and will show everyone what a real champion looks like. Selena Vega makes her entrance. She challenged Liv Morgan for the Women's World Champion next. Commercial break. Replay earlier tonight. Chad Gable retreating from the Wyatt 6 group. The mysterious woman then delivered another package containing a VHS tape to Michael Cole. Video package. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan threw out the first pitch before yesterday's Boston Red Sox game at Fenway Park. So we get the Women's World Champion Selena Vega versus Liv Morgan. And this match right here, this was a I'm also gonna say this was pretty good for what it was. Pretty good match. Liv Morgan is wearing a shirt similar to Rhea Ripley's Mommy Always on Top shirt. It says Liv finally on top. Samantha Urban does the ring introductions before this title match begins. The bell rings and Liv Morgan quickly takes her down before laughing. Selena Vega comes back with a pair of arm drags. Selena Vega springboards off the ropes and hits another arm drag. Liv Morgan quickly shoves her into the corner and laughs some more. Liv Morgan pulls on the hair and stretches her on the ropes. Liv Morgan released before the referee counts to 5, which would intersect. It says in necessity a disqualification. Liv Morgan attacks Selena Vega on the top rope and sets up for a superplex, but Selena Vega fights out. Selena Vega hits a 619 to the legs to knock to knock Liv Morgan down to the canvas. Selena Vega knocks Liv Morgan back and goes to the apron, but Liv Morgan drop kicks her to the floor. Dirty Dominic Mysterio walked to the ringside to allow booze. Liv Morgan is happy to see him. Liv Morgan goes to ringside, but Selena Vega hits her with an arm drag, followed by a meteor off the apron. WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio comes to ringside to ensure his son doesn't interfere. Commercial break. Back from the break, it says back from the break, we see punching Liv Morgan. Yeah, Liv Morgan cuts her off with a knee to the midsection. Dirty Dominic Mysterio is watching closely from ringside. On the other side of the ring, is his father and rival. Rey Mysterio, Liv Morgan, his Dominic Mysterio's three amigos, and shakes. Um, Dominic stretches his chin and looks amused. Liv Morgan then applies Rhea Ripley's prim trap to Vega. Selena Vega is in great pain and rolls through to send Liv Morgan into the turnbuckles. Selena Vega rolls her and hits a spin kick to the face. Selena Vega gets Liv Morgan in the corner and kicks her in the face. Selena Vega hits a stomp to the spine before pulling her up. Selena Vega kicks her down and positioning her in the corner. Selena Vega goes to the top rope and hits a big moonsault for a near fall. Rey Mysterio shouts some encouragement from ringside. Selena Vega kicks Liv Morgan in the face and goes for code red, but Liv Morgan sits on the shoulder for a 2 count. Selena Vega rolls through for a 2 count. Liv Morgan hits a running insecurity and covers for a near fall. Liv Morgan looks frustrated, but she begins to smile and blows a kiss to Dominic Mysterio. I know that Rhea Ripley is watching, and I know Rhea Ripley does not like that. But I just had to put that out there. Dirty Dominic Mysterio appeared to smirk Liv Morgan and puts Selena Vega on the top rope. A shave your mustache chant picks up. That part was funny. directed towards Dominic Mysterio. Selena Vega fights Liv Morgan off and bounces her on the top turnbuckle. Selena Vega hits Conrad off the top rope, but Liv Morgan rolls out of the ring before she gets pinned. Selena Vega goes to ringside to get her, but Liv Morgan shoves her off. Liv Morgan puts Selena Vega in the ring. Rey Mysterio approaches his son and shoves him down. Liv Morgan hits Rey Mysterio with a baseball slide and tuns him. Selena Vega Selena Vega stuns Liv Morgan with a 619 and follows up with a huge Starlight DDT. 1-2, Liv Morgan kicks out. Selena Vega covers again for a 2 count. Dirty Dominic Mysterio slides a chair into the ring to Vega, but Selena Vega throws the chair into Dirty Dominic's face to knock him off the ring apron. Liv Morgan outraged that Dirty Dominic Mysterio has his been attacked, hit Selena Vega with the Oblivion for the win. The winner by pinfall and still your Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. That match was pretty good for what it was. But like I said, man, once again, Dirty Dominic Mysterio got involved after he slides the chair inside the ring to Selena Vega. But I hope Rhea Ripley comes back and get her hands on Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. And I cannot wait to see that. So I'm here for all of it. Okay, Liv Morgan follows Dirty Dominic Mysterio at ringside, but he is trying to ignore her. Kathy Kelly walks out to the stage and stops Liv Morgan. She asks Liv Morgan if she feels like everything is going according to plan on her revenge tour. Liv Morgan says she feels like the luckiest girl in the world. The Liv Morgan revenge tour is going exactly how she planned. Liv Morgan dedicates her victory and all future victories to the most gorgeous man in WWE, her daddy Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan holds up the title. Good match with Liv Morgan and Selena Vega. The real story of the match was all at ringside with the continuing drama with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. It feels like we're getting closer and closer to a Rhea Ripley return. Hashtag WWE Raw. I cannot wait for Rhea Ripley to return, man. Soon as Rhea Ripley returns, she's gonna be pissed off and she's gonna attack Liv Morgan and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Watch, I tell you. All right, let me continue. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. A Drew McIntyre is complaining about going to the back of the line after being screwed by CM Punk. Drew McIntyre is at peace. If anyone gets in between him and his goal, he'll do them what he did to CM Punk. It starts tonight with Sheamus and Ilya Dragunov. Drew McIntyre will win. Then he will go to Money in the Bank on Saturday. There are a lot of guys with hopes and dreams, but Drew McIntyre has dreams. On Saturday, he climbed the ladder and claimed the contract. It will be his night. Drew McIntyre will be the World Heavyweight Champion. Ask the last guy who stopped him. Oh, wait, you can't. Drew McIntyre holds up his fist with CM Punk's bracelet around his wrist. I know that CM Punk is going to cost Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank. Watch, I tell you. Okay, backstage segment. Seth freaking Rollins is walking backstage. We'll hear from him next. Video package. WrestleMania XL behind the curtain trailer. The film will premiere on YouTube on Wednesday. Commercial break. WWE puts over Prime Energy drinks. Who cares about a Prime Energy drink? Nobody drinks Prime Energy drinks. All right, let's move on. Seth freaking Rollins addressed his title match ahead of Saturday's Money in the Bank. This was a good segment. Burn it down. Seth freaking Rollins makes his way to the ring to a big ovation. Seth Rollins greets Boston and welcomes them to Monday Night Rollins. He is a revolutionary and he is a visionary. He is Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins crackles and points out there is some confetti dropping from the Raptors. Seth Rollins thinks it's a sign that he'll be standing here as the World Heavyweight Champion next week. Seth Rollins wants to be real with Boston because he thinks they understand where this is coming from. Seth Rollins has a secret for them. This is a championship city, and they got the Burns in the socks and the Pats. Judging by the remaining confetti, They have the 2024 NBA champion Boston Celtics. The crowd loudly cheers and chants, "Let's go Celtics." Seth Rollins says that is well deserved after an incredible season. Seth Rollins says he needs to win back the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins cannot settle for second best. Seth Rollins cannot settle for anything less than a championship. If he doesn't beat Damian Priest at Money in the Bank, he can take another crack at the title while Damian Priest holds it. Then he'll need to intervalidate who Seth freaking Rollins is and his legacy still. He is at his very best when the pressure is highest. This Saturday at Money in the Bank, when he takes back the title that Damian Priest has been keeping warm for him since WrestleMania. He also takes Damian Priest from the Judgment Day. It's not Seth Rollins' intention to break up the Judgment Day. Without the Judgment Day, Damian Priest has an opportunity to be the best version. World World Tag Team Champion Finn Balor of the Judgment Day walks out to the stage by himself. Finn Balor tells Boston to say hello to one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Finn Balor should be in a good mood tonight, but he's not. Finn Balor is in a bad mood. In fact, he's in a real bad mood. The reason is because everything around here seems to be changing. What it means to be in the Judgment Day is changing. Damian Priest is changing. Finn Balor blames Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins tells Finn Balor to shut up. Damian Priest is his own man and making his own decisions. Seth Rollins doesn't think Finn Balor is mad at Damian Priest for changing. Finn Balor is jealous of Damian Priest for getting the one thing Finn Balor couldn't. The World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins says his beef is with Damian Priest, but if he wants to step up, he'll knock his teeth down his throat. World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest charged down to ringside. Seth Rollins says this is a Judgment Day trap. They have one more week to be on the same side. Seth Rollins tells them to make it worth it. Damian Priest tells Seth Rollins to stop being paranoid because this isn't a trap. Damian Priest and Finn Balor get in the ring. Damian Priest walks up to Finn Balor and says this is his business. Nobody else is getting involved in his business. Damian Priest stares Finn Balor dead in the eyes. Finn Balor steps aside. Damian Priest says this is about him and Seth Rollins and just them. Seth Rollins is telling the world that his days as champion are numbered, but he's wrong. This idea is that Seth Rollins has that he runs Monday Night Raw. Those days are numbered. Seth Rollins says they don't have to wait until Saturday to get this fight on. Seth Rollins set up for a fight. Finn Balor turns around Seth Rollins around, but Seth Rollins gets the better of him. Damian Priest hasn't swung at Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins looks at Damian Priest. Finn Balor attacks Seth Rollins from behind, punches away at him until Damian Priest pulls him off. Seth Rollins gets up and super kicks Damian Priest into Finn Balor. Seth Rollins knocks Finn Balor in the midsection and hits a stomp. Seth Rollins is fired up. Damian Priest gets up and drops Seth Rollins with a vicious hop of heaven. Damian Priest checks on Finn Balor and helps him up. They walk together to the back. This was a good segment. Strong segment with Seth freaking Rollins and teasing this descent between Damian Priest and Finn Balor. They did a good job building that up in a segment earlier tonight as well. I'm interested to see how this plays into the match on Saturday. Hashtag WWE Raw. WWE promotes its partnership with Bojangles and the Common Motivate Cups. Michael Cole mentions that Ludwig Kaiser was injured last week on Raw during his match against Braun Breaker. Video package. Ludwig Kaiser says after weeks of hard-fought battle and proving what he's capable of, including nearly beating Braun Breaker, Sheamus viciously attacked him from behind. Sheamus wound up breaking Ludwig Kaiser's wrist. After many years of accomplishments and people looking up to him, Sheamus finally showed his true colors. Sheamus is nothing but a coward. before it was about beating Sheamus and making him a chapter of the story of the rise of Kaiser. Now it's more than that. Louis Kaiser will make it his goal to be embarrass and humiliate Sheamus. He will end the Celtic Warrior once and for all. Dakota Kai makes her entrance. The Money in the Bank True or Threat qualifying match. Commercial break. WWE promotes Money in the Bank weekend. Backstage segment. World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest has helped World Tag Team Champion Finn Balor walk backstage. Damian Priest has Finn Balor, who is wobbling from a stomp delivered by Seth freaking Rollins. If he's if he is okay, Finn Balor confirms that he is. Damian Priest says he's glad that Finn Balor is okay, but he needs him to stay out of the match at Money in the Bank. Finn Balor simply says, "Yep." Demi Priest looks for a fist bump, but Finn Balor declines. Demi Priest walks off. Replay last week on Raw. Damage Control viciously attacked Kiana Chance, Kaden Carter, and WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Eva Fire and Elsa Dawn. So we go to Money in the Bank qualifying match. True or Threat match. Dakota Kai versus Zoe Starks versus Ivy 9. And this match right here, this this was this True or Threat match was just okay for what it was. This was okay True or Threat match. The bell rings and Dakota Kai attacks Ivy 9. Zoe Starks kicks Dakota Kai in the head. Ivy 9 takes Zoe Starks down for a 1 count. Dakota Kai sweeps Ivy 9's speed, pulls her to the apron, and kicks her in the head. Zoe Starks and hits Dakota Kai with a baseball slide and gets her in the ring. Ivy 9 drop kicks Zoe Starks down. Dakota Kai attacks Ivy 9. Ivy 9 hits Zoe Starks and Dakota Kai at the same time. Dakota Kai follows Ivy 9 into the corner and kicks her. Zoe Starks hits Dakota Kai with a springboard missile drop kick for a 2 count. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, Ivy 9, Zoe Starks, and Dakota Kai are all on the top rope. Ivy 9 hits them with a double bulldog off the top rope. Ivy 9 hits Dakota Kai with a back elbow and a running shoulder tackle. Ivy 9 puts Dakota Kai in the corner and drop kicks her. Ivy 9 connects with a release German suplex. Ivy 9 ducks a right hand from Zoe Starks and hits a head scissor takeover, followed by a release German suplex. Ivy 9 grabs Dakota Kai for a delayed vertical suplex, but Zoe Starks pulls Dakota Kai down. Ivy 9 then hits Dakota Kai and Zoe Starks with a double German suplex. Ivy 9 hits Dakota Kai with some forearms. Zoe Starks joins in and chops Zoe Starks and chops. Chop. I'm sorry. Ivy 9 hits Dakota Kai with some forearms. Zoe Starks joins in and chops. Zoe Starks ducks in insecurity from Ivy 9 and Dakota Kai eats it instead. Zoe Starks turns Ivy 9 inside out with a suplex and covers, but Dakota Kai breaks up the pin. Zoe Starks hits Dakota Kai and Dakota Kai responds with a scorpion kick. Zoe Starks responds with a knee to the face. Ivy 9 hits a kick to start and a bring in German suplex for a 2 count. Ivy 9 sides Zoe Starks up and charges, but Zoe Starks super kicks her. Zoe Starks connects with a springboard tornado DDT on Ivy 9. Dakota Kai hits Zoe Starks with a Kai pro, pro, roll, roll protractor and covers, but Ivy 9 breaks it up. Kairi Zane of Damage Control runs down, but Ivy 9 scares her away. Dakota Kai attacks Ivy 9. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Alba Fire and Elsa Dawn attack Kairi Zane and Zoe Starks. Attacks Kairi Zane and Zoe Starks. Hits Dakota Kai with a Z360 for the win. The winner by pinfall, Zoe Starks. Okay, this match was it was just okay triple threat match what it was. Zoe Starks is in the final entrant of Women's Money in the Bank match. She joins Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, Io Sky, and Lara Valkyria in the match. The women's hashtag Money in the Bank Triple Threat match qualifying match was just okay. A collection of spots that were thrown together. Zoe Starks was the right choice and could benefit the most from her Daredevil style in the latter's match on Saturday. Hashtag WWE Raw. It's time to reveal the content of the VHS from the Y6 video package. The distraught Bo Dallas is shown sitting with Uncle Howdy, his alter ego. Dallas Dallas asks how much longer they'll keep doing this. Uncle Howdy just stares at him. Dallas asks Uncle Howdy what he's doing here. Uncle Howdy asks, "Do you honestly believe you brought me to life?" Bo Dallas compliment, contemplates the question and says he was destined to do this. Uncle Howdy asks if Bo Dallas thinks he's special. Bo Dallas says special implies that they are other who are less than and deserve to be forgotten. Bo Dallas says they're the ones everyone wanted to forget about and abandon. Bo Dallas says they made them notice them. Uncle Howdy says there you are. Bo Dallas says there they Podell says they are clay in the hands of a potter. Um, they become a family. Bodell says we became a family. Uncle Howdy sincerely smiles. Bodell says, even now there are false prophets berating their own family for their own gain. It's disgusting. They must pay for their sins. Uncle Howdy asks if Bo Dallas thinks this is his responsibility. Bo Dallas says, "I am the voice of the reckoning." Uncle Howdy says, "I am the reckoning." Together they say, "I am nobody." That they set them free and freed them from the cave. They gave them a family and made them beautiful. Uncle Howdy disappeared, and Bo Dallas is sitting alone. Bo Dallas says, "I set them free." Uncle Howdy appears, and Bo Dallas disappears. Uncle Howdy says, there you are." The video cuts out. This was a good cinematic segment right here. This was cinematic, and I loved it. Another creepy and well done video with Bo Dallas speaking with Uncle Howdy. It became a little clearer why they target Chad Gable at the start. They could also target the mysteries using the logic of brothering your family. Hashtag WWE Raw. Coming up next, we'll have a WrestleMania 39 rematch with Rey Mysterio battling Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Commercial break, WWE catering. Chad Gable walks up to Otis, who is eating a big meal. Chad Gable asks if Otis saw the new Riot 6. Chad Gable thinks they were talking about him. Chad Gable has been critical of Otis and his choices. The things he said were hurtful. He knows Otis hates him. Otis says, I don't hate you. We're not helping you. This is not our problem. That this is yours. Chagella says they're after him right now. Who could be next? It could be Akira Tozawa, Maxine Dupree, or Otis himself. If that happens, he'll be right with them because Otis is his number one guy. Maxine Dupree and Akira Tozawa walk up to Otis and ask if he's okay. Otis says he is. All right, let's move on. So we get Rey Mysterio versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. This is a rematch from WrestleMania 39. The last time these two compete in a one-on-one match was night one of WrestleMania 39. WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio came out on top in that match. And this match right here, this match was, I might as well say, this match right here, this wasn't a bad match. It was just fun. This was a fun match to watch. The bell rings and they lock up. Rey Mysterio flips through an arm wrench. Dominic reverses a whip and drop kicks his father down before Mattel 4-foot Collie kicking dirt on him. Dominic Mysterio taunts the crowd before circling the ring. They lock up and Rey Mysterio hooks a side headlock. Dirty Dominic Mysterio whips his father off and leapfrogs him, but Rey Mysterio stomps his face. When he drops down, Rey Mysterio ducks a clothesline and hits a head scissors takeover that sends his son out of the ring. Rey Mysterio jumps off the apron and hits a flying hurricanrana into the barricade. Rey Mysterio then kicks dirt on Dominic. Commercial break. We come back from the break to see Rey Mysterio reverse a whip in a corner. Rey Mysterio charges, but Dominic drops his father cross first on the top rope for a 2 count. Dominic stumps his father and mounts him to lay in some right hands. Dominic gets up and shouts, "I run this, you know what." Dominic sends his father into the ropes and connects with a flying back elbow for a 2 count. Dominic gets up and slaps his father in the back of the head while shouting, "Come on, Ray, let's see what you got." Dominic digs his father's head into the bottom turnbuckle and chops him. The crowd chants, "Shave your mustache," towards Dominic. Dominic whips his father sternum first into the opposite corner. Dominic puts his foot on his father's chest for a 1 count. Dominic picks his father up and whips him to the corner. But Ray puts the brakes on. Ray knocks Dominic back and hits a drop toe hold into the turnbuckles. Ray bounces his son face off the middle turnbuckle a bunch of times before going to the top rope for a final seated senton. Ray hits the ropes and connects with a springboard crossbody block. Ray sends Dominic into the ropes and rolls through a sunset flip to knock him in the head. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan runs down to ringside. Liv Morgan defeated Selena Vega of the LWO earlier tonight after Dominic's antics at ringside. Rey Mysterio shoulders Dominic in the midsection, but Dominic counters with a catapult into a single leg crab. Rey makes it to the bottom row to break the hold. Dominic angrily looks at Liv Morgan and starts to hit Rey with a three amigos. Rey counters the third suplex and drop kicks him into the position. Rey Mysterio hits the ropes for a 619, but Liv Morgan puts Dominic out of the ring to save him. Dominic gets up and Ray tells Liv Morgan to get out of there. Ray hits Dominic with a baseball slide, and he falls on top of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is delighted and grabs Dominic. Ray pulls his son off Liv Morgan and puts him in the ring. Dominic superkicks his father and hits him with a suplex for a near fall. Liv Morgan turns and Selena Vega takes her down with a Luther Express. They roll around and brawl at ringside. Selena Vega knocks Liv Morgan into the barricade. Dirty Dominic drops Rey Mysterio into position and hits his father with his signature move, the 619. Dominic heads to the top rope. Liv Morgan gets on the apron to knock Selena Vega down. Selena Vega then kicks Dominic into the ropes, eventually causing Dominic to get crotch on the top rope. Rey Mysterio hits his son with a 619 while he is in the trio vote. Rey Mysterio hits a slingshot splash for the win. The winner by pinfall, Rey Mysterio. This was a good match to me. That's all I gotta say. This was a good match. Liv Morgan apologized to Dominic at ringside and says he'll fix it in the ring. Rey Mysterio celebrates with Selena Vega. Liv Morgan chased after Dominic Mysterio. When Rhea Ripley comes back from her injuries, she will fix Dirty Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. That's all I have to say. Can't wait for Rhea Ripley to return. Good match with Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio going at it, much like his victory at WrestleMania 39. Rey Mysterio had some help to beat his son at WrestleMania 39. It was Bad Bunny. Tonight it was Selena Vega. Amazing how they held off on a second single match until tonight. Hashtag WWE Raw. Video package. Sheamus says yesterday was 15 years since an impossible dream was realized. He got to step into a WWE ring and prove his daughters wrong. Since then, he competed against legends, traveled the world, and made a living beating people up. Tonight, he'll get a chance to try to beat a two-time Money in the Bank. Sheamus says this will be a war against Ilya Dragunov and Drew McIntyre, two of the hardest hitting people in WWE. Ilya Dragunov reminds him of himself 15 years ago. For Drew McIntyre, his so-called best mate constantly sticking his nose in his business. Who needs enemies? Sheamus has been here for 15 years and still puts on banger after banger. He'll take one step closer to being a five-time world champion tonight. Sheamus is going to win Money in the Bank. WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn makes his entrance. We hear from him next. So we go to commercial break. Shinsuke Nakamura was in the corner of Red Tashura on Saturday. Tashura got the win. Sami Zayn addresses Intercontinental Championship match against Braun Breaker on Saturday. And I already know what's going to go down in Money in the Bank. Braun Breaker is going to win the new Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. Watch, I tell you. All right, WWE Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn is standing on the ring steps. Sami Zayn is happy with his reception and listening to a loud Sami chant. Sami says he feels pretty good tonight. It feels good to walk back into this arena as the Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn gets in the ring and circles around. When he won the Intercontinental Championship, he said he wanted to defend it to anyone at any time. His next match is set for Saturday at Money in the Bank. He'll defend the title against Braun Breaker. Sami Zayn isn't stupid. He hears the buzz and the chatter. Everyone seems to think that Braun Breaker will run through him. The guy is an athletic freak. He's strong as you know what and fast as you know what. Braun Breaker is breaking guys in half every week on Monday Night Raw. Sami Zayn wants to say this so he's not um misunderstood. I am going to be Braun Breaker at Money in the Bank. Sami Zayn says he'll take nothing away from him. Oh, Sami Zayn is dropping the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank to Braun Breaker. Watch, I tell you. Braun Breaker music hits and he confidently approaches the ring. The crowd barks and as Braun Breaker steps up to Sami Zayn. Braun Breaker says Sami Zayn gained a little of his respect last week. Everyone else back there is afraid of him, but not Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn comes to find him and challenge him to a fight. Sami Zayn gave him an opportunity at the Intercontinental Champion. That tells Braun Breaker two things. Sami Zayn has guts and has no idea what he is in for. On Saturday at Money in the Bank, all that respect is out the window. Braun Breaker will beat him down and decimate 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 him in the ring to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Sami Zayn asks if Braun Breaker knows how many guys have said they beat him down and break him in half. Many guys have done that in beating him down. It happens 1,000 times, and he has put himself back together 1,000 times. That's the difference between him and the guys. Braun Breaker runs through every week. Sami Zayn says the proof is in the title. Sami Zayn wants Braun Breaker to try his best to take this title from him. If Sami Zayn has to stand in this ring, he'll tell Braun Breaker about who he is. If tells Sami Zayn that Braun Breaker hasn't done his homework, maybe Braun Breaker isn't as smart as he thinks he is. Maybe Braun Breaker isn't a good as he thinks he is. Sami Zayn says he'll see him in Money in the Bank. Braun Breaker intensely look the champion in the eyes. Braun Breaker turns around and goes to leave the ring, but then he explosively turns around and hits the champion with a spear. Sami Zayn squirms around in pain on the mat as Braun Breaker walks off. Sami Zayn rolls out of the ring by the commentary table. Braun Breaker sees an opportunity to charge around the ring for his spear, but Sami Zayn leapfrogs him. Braun Breaker hits the ring steps hard. Sami Zayn punches away at Braun Breaker and puts him in the ring before hitting an exploder suplex into the turnbuckle. Sami Zayn hits the ropes for the haluva kick, but Braun Breaker crushed him with a spear. That was a football move right there. Braun Breaker rips his shirt off and is fired up. Braun Breaker stands over Sami Zayn and holds the Intercontinental Championship up. Braun Breaker then throws it down into Sami Zayn. This was a good segment, and I know that in Money in the Bank, Braun Breaker is going to beat Sami Zayn and become your new WWE Intercontinental Champion. That's all I have to say, and it's going to happen at Money in the Bank. Great segment with Sami Zayn and Braun Breaker. I'm not sure what will happen on Saturday, but Braun Breaker is absolutely unbeatable. This guy is a total superstar. Hashtag WWE Raw, which is facts, by the way. Coming up next, we'll take a look at the Bloodlines destroying Paul Heyman. Commercial break. The Bloodline acknowledgement ceremony has amassed over 6 million views on all of WWE social media platforms. Backstage interview. Kathy Kelly asked Dakota Kai if her failure and win impact Io Sky's chance on Saturday. Dakota Kai says the plan remains the same. Dakota Kai is tired of people getting in damage control business. Laura Vaquero walks up and tells Io Sky that she climbed the ladder faster than she does. Kaden Carter and Katana Chance then attack damage control. Raw General Manager Adam Pearce runs over with another official to break this up. Video video package this past Friday on SmackDown. Paul Heyman refused to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief, which was good, by the way, that Paul Heyman stood up for himself by not acknowledging Solo Sikoa. Nobody's not, nobody's not going to acknowledge Solo Sikoa. The only thing I'm going to acknowledge is Roman Reigns when he comes back, and that's all I gotta say. But that's my real tribal chief. Roman Reigns is my tribal chief right there, and I acknowledge Roman Reigns. We the ones, dog the ones up. The Bloodline visually attacked the WWE Hall of Famer and powerbomb a 58-year-old manager through the commentary table. The commentators talked about the segment. Corey Graves doesn't believe what we'll see Paul Heyman for a long time. Money in the Bank kickoff show is on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. They then run down the card for Money in the Bank. Video package. Ilya Dragunov says winning Money in the Bank takes you from the bottom to the top. Ilya Dragunov knows what it's like to fight from the bottom and get to the top. A career can be short when animals like Braun Breaker are trying to end you. This is the story of a different day. Ilya Dragunov will fight Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Dragunov will go to Toronto on Saturday to win Money in the Bank or die trying. Drew McIntyre makes his entrance. The main event is next. Commercial break. Next week on Raw, main event Jey Uso will battle Chad Gable. Lara Raquel will team up with Katana Chance and Kaden Carter to battle Damage Control. Michael Cole holds up the bracelet Drew McIntyre stole from CM Punk. Drew McIntyre gave it to Michael Cole during the break to safeguard it. So we get the main event of the evening. So we get the Money in the Bank qualifying match, triple threat match. Drew McIntyre versus Ilya Dragunov versus Sheamus. This was the match of the night right here. This triple threat match was fantastic. This was the match of the night. The bell rings and Sheamus and Drew McIntyre appear to ignore Ilya Dragunov, but going face to face, they shove Dragunov away twice and talk trash to each other. Dragunov super kicks Drew McIntyre down and kicks him out of the ring. Dragunov is furious with Drew McIntyre for shoving him. Sheamus smirks at Dragunov. Dragunov hooks a waistlock, but Sheamus slings him off. Sheamus pushes his face and talks a little trash. They lock up and Sheamus shoves him. Dragunov boosts him in the face, but Sheamus rebounds with a clothesline. Sheamus scoops him up, but Dragunov slides off and chops the chest a few times. Sheamus chops back and shoves him into the ropes, but Dragunov rocks him with a kick to the face. Dragunov chops away at him in the corner and boots him in the face. Again, Dragunov does the same face squash kicks before hitting the ropes, but Sheamus cuts him off with an Irish curse backbreaker. Drew McIntyre runs in, but Sheamus hits him with an Irish curse backbreaker. Sheamus knocks Dragunov off the apron and goes to ringside. Sheamus uppercuts Dragunov at ringside. Drew McIntyre walks Sheamus with a forearm to the head and throws him over the barricade. Dragunov chops Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre scoops him up, but Dragunov slides off and shoves him into the ring post before kicking him in the head. Drew McIntyre stumbles into the barricade, and Sheamus rises up from behind him, threateningly. Sheamus unloads on Drew McIntyre with the 10 beats of the veteran. Sheamus celebrates with the crowd. So we go to commercial break. Back from the break, it says, yeah, back from the break, Sheamus hits the ropes, but Drew McIntyre takes him down. Dragunov stuns McIntyre with a kick to the head. Dragunov forearms him, but Drew McIntyre cuts him off with an overhead bell to belly suplex. Drew McIntyre grabs Dragunov and hits a second bell to belly. Drew McIntyre charges Sheamus in the corner, but Sheamus boots him down. Sheamus powers himself to the top rope and hits Drew McIntyre with a diving clothesline. All three men are down. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre exchange clubbing blows to the chest from their knees before getting to their feet. Dragunov hits them both with chops and rocks them with a step up insecurities. Dragunov hits Sheamus with a knee to the face. Dragunov heads to the top rope and hits Drew McIntyre with a massive dropkick. Dragunov goes to the apron and dives off a H-bomb onto Sheamus at ringside. Dragunov heads to the top rope and hits Drew McIntyre with a flying senton splash. Dragunov signals for the end and hits the Scottish psychopath with the H-bomb. 1-2. Drew McIntyre kicks out. Dragunov gets up, but Sheamus drags him out of the ring and sends him into the lead barricade. Commercial break. Back from the final break of the evening, we have 6 minutes left in the show. Dragunov hits Drew McIntyre with a German suplex. As Drew McIntyre hits Sheamus with a superplex, the crowd loves that. Dragunov covers Drew McIntyre for a near fall. Dragunov then covers Sheamus for a near fall. The crowd chants, "This is awesome," which I agree with the crowd. This is awesome. Sheamus elbows Dragunov and sends him into the ropes, but Dragunov rebounds with a Constantine special. Sheamus rolls out of the ring. Dragunov charges Drew McIntyre, but McIntyre crushes him with a Glasgow kiss. Drew McIntyre cuts down and goes for a Claymore kick, but Dragunov cuts him off with Torpedo Moscow. Drew McIntyre rolls out of the ring to save himself. Dragunov is fired up and goes to the top rope. Dragunov goes for a coast-to-coast attack on Sheamus, but Sheamus knees him out of midair. Sheamus covers 1-2, but Dragunov kicks out. Sheamus gets to the crowd fired up and sides up the prey. Shots up his prey. Sheamus rocks Dragunov with a bro kick and covers, but Drew McIntyre pulls Dragunov out of the ring before the 3 count. Drew McIntyre sends Dragunov into the timekeeper's area. Drew McIntyre locks eyes with his longtime friend and rival. They exchange big right hands in the ring. Drew McIntyre shows him in charge, but Sheamus counters with a scoop power slam. Sheamus smashes his chest with a 10 beats of the battery. Sheamus goes for a roll kick, but Drew McIntyre counters into a roll up for a 2 count. Sheamus knees him in the face and hits the ropes, but Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore kick from out of nowhere for the win. The winner by pinfall, Drew McIntyre. This was the match of the night. This match was fantastic. But this should have been Ilya Dragunov won in this match. But I still enjoyed this match, even though this match was the match of the night. But like I said earlier, just now, this should have been Ilya Dragunov winning this match, but it didn't happen. Anyway, Drew McIntyre joins LA Knight, Chad Gable, Carmelo Hayes, main event Jey Uso and Andrade in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match this Saturday. Kathy Kelly gets in the ring to interview Drew McIntyre before she can finish her question. Drew McIntyre takes the microphone. Drew McIntyre said he would win this war and did it. This Saturday he's heading to Toronto to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and will become World Heavyweight Champion. Drew McIntyre puts on CM Punk's bracelet and poses as the show ends. Fantastic triple threat main event. Ilya Dragunov was phenomenal in this. I love seeing him in big spots. I figured he was in this to take the pin, but that wasn't the case. Still, I like to see Dragunov get an actual rival to sink his teeth into. He shouldn't have been losing to. Um, and that's all I have to say. This was an awesome, hard hitting main event. Drew McIntyre came out on top of this. I wondered if Drew McIntyre will wind up winning hashtag Money in the Bank only for CM Punk to cost him the title match. A lot of good stuff happening on right now in this company. Hashtag WWE Raw. Another good addition of hashtag WWE Raw. The 3 hour went by relatively quickly with a lot of good builds for hashtag Money in the Bank this Saturday. It seems like it's going to be a great show, and I hope WWE Money in the Bank pay per view will be a good show. It says, and that's it. Money in the Bank, not Money in the Bank. WWE Money Night Raw goes off the air. All right, let me give my honest opinion what I think about Monday Night Raw. The WWE Monday Night Raw was a good show, and that's all I gotta say. If you guys enjoyed my WWE Raw review on highlights, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on WWE Raw because it was a good show. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this because I'm on the road to this K. And help me get to 3K watch hours. Hashtag keep watching. That's what the hashtag is all about. Hashtag keep watching. And that's all I gotta say. But I will see you guys tomorrow for my WWE NXT review and highlights. This your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. And I will make an update YT short video to my subscribers to let you guys know that I'm going to have an upcoming world premiere of my WWE Raw review and highlights. And I will show you guys 1000% full proof of that. And that's coming up next. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang.